Today we're going to learn about compound inequalities, and basically compound inequalities are two inequalities stuck together with either the word and or the word or. So if you look at the first one, notice you have two separate inequalities, but I'm looking for where x is greater than -5 and x is less than or equal to 3. So you want all the numbers that are greater than 5 and less than 3 at the same time. So that's what that word and means. When we graph it, okay, mark off the two numbers, and what I do with these and statements is I'm going to go ahead and sketch it at the top and then put my final answer on the number line. So if I do this one by itself, it would be an open circle. Greater than would be all the numbers to the right. This one says x is less than or equal to 3, so that would be a closed circle, and then that would be all the numbers to the left. But an and statement means that I need both of these statements to be true, so the only place where both of them are true is right in the middle. So your final answer is going to be open circle at the 5, -5, closed here. So this is what I'm looking for. So the only numbers that are greater than -5 and less than 3 at the same time are only the numbers between -5 and 3. If you know that intuitively by just reading the statement, you can graph it. Sometimes doing this on the top and then putting the final answer here helps. So let's look at the next one. It says x is less than or equal to 3 and x is less than or equal to -5. So let's go ahead and just plot my numbers to start with. So less than or equal to 3 would be closed, going to the left. Less than or equal to -5 would be closed and then going to the left as well. So if I look at my graph, do you see it's only here that both of them get shaded? So your final answer should be closed here and only the numbers to the left of -5. Now, this one, notice there is no word and there, but when you see x in the middle, this is really an and statement. So this is the same as x is less than 0 and x is greater than -2. So if you need to rewrite it, that may help you. You do not have to. What you can do is just cover up one side, x is less than 0, and know that it also means x is greater than -2. So let's plot my numbers. I'm going to do the work on top. X less than 0, open to the left. Greater than -2, open to the right. Notice it's only in the middle. So I'm only going to shade the middle. I want open circles at the endpoints. Okay, now the other compound inequality is when you see the word or there. So this says x is less than 5 or x is greater than 9. So the or statements are the easiest because either can be true. So you're going to just graph both of them on the number line, and anything that gets shaded by either or is your solution. So here's 5, here's 9. X less than 5, open to the left. Greater than 9, open to the left. To the right, you just graph both of them. Okay, number 5, not a compound, just reviewing the linear inequality. X greater than 5, open to the right. Number 6, it's an or statement, so I'm just going to go ahead and put both here. It says x is greater than 5 or x is less than 9. I'm going to put an open circle here, but it's really shaded because it got shaded over. And when I go all the way to the left, notice this gets shaded over. Do you see that the entire number line gets shaded? This is really another scenario of all real numbers because every number will fit one of these criteria. Okay, number 7, when I see x in the middle, this is the same as x greater than 0 and x is less than -2. Again, if you don't need to rewrite it, that's fine, but this may help some of you guys. So -2, 0. It's an and statement, so I'm going to do it at the top. Greater than 0 goes this way, less than -2 goes this way. Do you see nowhere do the two lines intersect? So your final answer is going to be nothing shaded on the number line. Your final answer is really no solution. There is no number that's bigger than 0 and less than -2 at the same time. Okay, number 8, it's an or statement, so we're just going to go ahead and graph both of them. Greater than -3 or less than 2. Notice everything got shaded again, so this would be all real numbers again. And the last one is also an and statement because I see x in the middle, so if you want to rewrite it, you can. x is greater than 7 and x is less than 4. Here's 4, Here's 7 greater than 7, so I'm going to do the work on the top, and less than 4. Again, nowhere do they cross, so your final answer should be a blank number line. Nothing is shaded, and this would also be another no solution.